Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we will look at ERN and its transition to EPIC. So basically Ethernity has migrated, or it is going to migrate their ERN coin to EPIC. So in this video we'll try to answer, if you're holding this, what that means and what you can do about it, and whether this coin has any potential or not. So let's get started. So first of all, they just did a massive rebrand to Epic Chain. So at first they were called Eternity Chain, and now they are evolving into Epic Chain, and this was basically decided by the community, as you can see here. And now they have made changes to their contract, as you can see, and beside that there are no changes to the tokenomics. So basically the supply remains the same, about 30 million, as you can see here. After that there is no change there is no change in tokenomics, so you don't have to worry about anything when it comes to the coin itself. And whereas the swap ratio, it is 1/1, as you can see. So if you hold one ERN coin, you can basically do the swap, I think, on March 13th. And if you're holding it on centralized exchanges, they will most likely do the process themselves. But if you are holding it on a Coinbase is not going to do migration. So I think ERN will continue to list on a Coinbase. And if you're holding it a Coinbase, and if you want to swap to Epic, I don't think that there is any it is not necessary. I think if you are only holding it on a Coinbase, I don't think that you need to actually swap it, because the supply remains the same, and I think the price will most likely move with Epic. So I don't think there is any issue with that. Anyways, beside that, there are a lot of exchanges that will support it. For example, Binance will do the swap, so that's good. If you're holding it on a Binance, the Binance will do the swap themselves. You will get your Epic on the Binance. Again, this is a massive move. So let's look at what the Ethernity platform has to offer. So basically they are the entertainment layer 2. So they are basically in real world assets and entertainment industry, and they are building a layer 2 which is enhanced with AI security. So they are using all of the buzzword, but still they do have a pretty good ecosystem, I think, and that could be one of the reasons that this coin could actually perform in the future. So even if you look here, it has had a massive pump. So it did actually make a new low around $1, and after that it went as high as 2.76, which is a massive move. And there is an additional utility that they are offering. So basically, if you hold I think around 50 Epic or 50 ERN, you will be so you do need the coin in your wallet. And so after that, and if you do participate in their DeFi products, you will be eligible for the airdrop. So these airdrops are basically going to come from their partners. So this is a pretty good utility, I would say, because if you are holding this coin in a wallet, you will be getting free coins from their partners in the future. So that's pretty good. And this is their basically DApp for Ethernity. So for their DApp on Epic, it's not live yet, as you can see here. Again, you can do various things with your coin. They have their NFT marketplace, they have their DeFi farm, fixed staking, LP staking, NFT staking. They also have their DAO, they also have their RWA market, which is this one. So they have a lot going on as well, so that's pretty good. Again, we do have this new mechanism, which means that the demand for the Epic or the ERN will most likely increase because of this, I think so. And they also secured their first partner, so that's pretty good. So whoever holds the coin will get the airdrop in the future, so that's pretty good in general. And when it comes to the DeFi, the TVL is not that much, as you can see here, only around, they did actually peak in 2021 around 60 million, and again as of now it's around 2.94 million. So it's not that much, but still it's, I think it's a lot. So even if we look at their Twitters or their X, they have a lot going on. They also have a pretty massive ecosystem. Okay, so let me open their ecosystem in a second. So this is their ecosystem. So they have Fanable, which is basically, I believe, their own ecosystem app. They have Loans app. They have Arcbound, which is, I think, some kind of comic series. They have Exhaustion, which is some kind of game or something like that. They also have their marketplace. As you can see here, they have their DAO and free checking. I believe, and this is going to be a super chain in Optimism ecosystem, because they are partnered with Optimism and they have a lot of different things as well. So overall, they do have a pretty massive ecosystem, and they do have, I believe, they are actually working in real world assets market, and that is a big narrative if you know real world assets. Because even if you look at Ondo, or if you look at OM coin, all of them are pumping or have pumped in the past because of the narrative of RWS. There are a lot of institutions getting into RWS, so that means EPIC is most likely going to be somewhere in between, and it will most likely see that, I think, that demand, because of that narrative. Still, it is unclear, but I think once they do take off, EPIC could actually gain a lot of market cap. And even if you look at its market cap, I think it's fairly low, only around at 46 million. So I think it has a potential of at least, so let's look at its peak. So at its peak, it was somewhere around 400 million, and in 2024 it did actually go as high as 132, so 132 million. So that means it can actually easily 2x from here. So let's look at its price and what is happening there. So if we look here, it is actually, it is going up. So I think it will most likely go up till March 13th, or even till March 11th, or even 12th, because that is a big news. And I think there are a lot of exchanges that will most likely support the migration as well. We have, so I think that's going to be a good one. Anyways, so I think we will most likely continue to push upward. So I think it can actually hit as high as 2.74, and if it does continues to go up, we will most likely go as high as $4, or even 3.9 is a possibility. But if the hype does go down, we will most likely head towards, I think we do have a pretty good fair value gap here. So if it does go down, I think we will most likely go as low as, okay, so if it does go down, we will most likely test around 1.38 to 1.29, and once it does hit here, I think we can actually go up. But again, if we use favor retracement here, okay, so I will just use in this big wick. So if we look here, I think we can actually retest. Okay, so around, it actually happened around 1.58. it was a pretty good demand zone, as you can see, and it did go up from here. But again, if you're planning to buy this coin, around 1.56 or even 1.38 to 1.29 could be pretty good entry point. And I think this could be a pretty good trade, and it can go up once it does come around 1.35. There is a possibility, or it can actually continue to pump as well, because if you look here, it is actually trying to go up, but we do need to break this high, which was around 2.79. so if it is able to actually break from here, we can actually go as high as $4 if that happens. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.